Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in and joining me for another one of my quarterly updates. It's hard to believe that I'm almost another semester into my journey of college and seminary formation here as I'm on Thanksgiving break, quickly approaching the end of the semester. I say it's been a relatively good, easy semester, dare I say, at least so far. Not that much homework, really enjoyable classes, good professors, a lot of good people, a lot of good things. But please keep me in your prayers as I persevere and hold on to the end, as I have a few term papers and presentations that still need to be finished up here in the next few weeks. So please pray for the strength, the endurance, the perseverance for that. But other than that, it's been a very, very seamless semester where I've learned a lot and really have taken some enjoyable courses. This year has also been a wonderful year of growth and development and formation in the seminary. I've learned a lot about myself and the process. Um, Part of that being, and this comes as a little bit of a downside, but part of that really is learning about relationships in life and how there are good relationships and also, unfortunately, bad relationships. Relationships we can call life enhancing, and on the other hand, those that are life diminishing. Now, unfortunately, I have had to lose a few friends this year, or maybe, cut ties with certain people for a variety of reasons. But on the other hand, I have met so many wonderful people that I'm really blessed to call friends, especially being on retreats, conferences, events with these people, campus ministry, the university in general. It's just, and the new seminarians who were there as well in the house this year. It's really been amazing to get to know these people and to consider them a friend. We're really blessed to go on a few retreats outside of the seminary requirement, outside of the house retreats that we go on every semester, but also to go with Gannon's campus ministry to help lead a retreat, and also to go on a retreat with some people from around the Diocese of Erie at a local parish. It's been really amazing to get to meet these people and have these profound experiences. And really looking forward to next semester going on a few other trips. One of which, the first week of January, I'll be going to St. Louis, Missouri to participate in Focus's annual Seek conference. Focus, that's the Fellowship of Catholic University Students, and every year they put on a Seek conference. It's called Seek. They bring in some of the greatest Catholic speakers, and it's for us young adults, college students to come together. And this year, I believe it's something about missionary discipleship and evangelization, which obviously from this platform I am passionate about. And I think we could definitely use more of that. That's Jesus' parting words to us, to go make disciples, bring the gospel to every person. And also later on next semester, during spring break, I'll be participating in what Gannon calls an alternative break service trip. I'll be going with some members of a seminary, basically on a service trip, mission trip for a week in Guatemala, down south, South America. Guatemala, I've never been out of the country before. So I ask for your prayers with these trips, as well as some other retreats that come up via the seminary. I think Trip for the March for Life is on the docket as well. So looking forward to all these experiences again, to broaden my horizons, to travel to new places. Also, never been as far west to get to St. Louis, and never been out of the country, so Guatemala. Never been at a March for Life post Roe v. Wade. That's going to also be very interesting. So just please keep me in your prayers. I'll be praying for you as I go through these and my ongoing discernment and journey through the seminary. And something else that this year has taught me is also it's been a wonderful experience to be able to see what areas of my life, the Lord has helped me to see which areas I can cut back on. In addition to the relationships, unfortunately, some relationships I have to cut back on, but also there's some things, maybe some habits, some interests, some time wasters, we could call them, for some things that might get in the way of our discernment, or spending a lot of time with the Lord, or might also just honestly be bad in nature. Not saying any of this, qualifies for everything, but there are certain areas of my life too that I realized I have to kind of let go or step back or, kind of minimize a little bit. And that's been awesome this year to be able to see this and open my eyes to new opportunities on how to better fill that time in my life. And so, with that in mind, and again, none of those characteristics really qualify for this. But with that in mind, through prayer and consultation, I've come to what was a difficult decision that really been weighing now for many months. But through prayer and consultation, I've come to realize that it is an appropriate time to step away, to take a break, and to pause or terminate Theology with Dale. It almost seems like an opportune time, because just 3 years ago, exactly, to the day, November 25th, 2019, I posted my first video, which actually was for a religion class project in high school. I guess it was a junior in high school, or maybe a senior. Can't do the math. I think I was senior year of high school, and I had a religion project. So that was my first video. I'm a 7 Gifts of the Holy Spirit. Somehow, now one of my most popular in views. And now here we are, exactly 3 years later to the day, November 25th, 2022. What will be my last video, this video, on Theology with Dale. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is just a break, or if this is the end. I'm not certain if this is a see you later, a check back soon. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where the Lord leads us. For now, this will be a time of transition, a time of rest, a time of break. There will be no more reflections. I've also thoroughly, without missing any, every single weekend here the last 3 cycles of readings, 3 years, now they start repeating again. So as much as I'd be able to, and I'd love to put out new content, the content is still relevant. The content still relates to the readings that we hear every weekend. So feel free to check back. It's all there. 3 years worth. But there will be no more new reflections. There will be no more new Instagram posts or stories. There will be no more update videos. I do encourage you to stay in touch, especially if you'd like these updates. I won't be recording and posting updates anymore. But please feel free to email me or reach out any way that you can get a hold of me. The email will remain active, as well as the website. theologywithdale.weebly, that's WEEBLY.com, will still remain active, and it will have all of my content still there as it is now. I'll be working in the next few months, from now until the end of the calendar year. So until we flip to 2023, I will be removing from the public eye all of my videos and posts, but they will still all be available on the website forever. So the internet can be used for good. I feel like we have used it for good in the past 3 years, but also, unfortunately, we know that there are people maybe with ill intentions. There are people who use the internet for bad. And so in order to make it more difficult for people to access this content and maybe use it for the wrong reasons, it will be all secured in one place and an easy to navigate website. I hope that you've had a chance to check out the website. Please feel free. I think it's user-friendly, self-explanatory. But again, feel free to reach out. The email, actually, might as well mention that the email, theologywithdale@gmail.com. That's all one word. I mean, @gmail.com. Please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you navigate through the website. And I just want to thank you. I know this maybe isn't the most pleasant news to hear. I really do appreciate all the support and prayers, and just especially those who do come back week in and week out, who continue to reaffirm the platform. Thank you. Thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. This was something obviously we started 3 years ago. I actually had this kind of idea. I used to record myself giving reflections throughout the years, going back, maybe starting 10 years ago. I'd have little bouts of recording reflections and maybe posting them online. And none of them really took off past the first few months or weeks. But here we are, 3 years strong. And I hope that the overall purpose of this platform was to just reach the right person with the message that they needed to hear, with just the good news, that point of evangelization, to reach the right person. It wasn't about me. None of this is about me saying, oh, look at me. But it's about you. And I hope that if you were touched, if something struck a right chord with you, mission accomplished. I'm so glad, I'm so humbled that the Lord was able to work through us. So my friends, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all the support, all the prayers, all the encouragement you've given to Theology with Dale. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been a real privilege, a real blessing, a real honor. Might be back in the future. You know how to contact me. And the content will still be available on the website. I want to thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this update. Thank you for all the support that you have given throughout the 3-year lifespan of Theology with Dale. Please be assured of my prayers for you, and please continue to pray for me. God bless you.